Hi, we're gonna get ready for a workout today. We're doing HIIT. We're only gonna have 6 moves total that we're gonna repeat a couple of times. We have a 45-second move with a 20-second rest, a 30-second move with a 15-second rest, and then a 20-second move with a 10-second rest. So we'll go a little bit faster. We'll rest and then we'll go over them again. With it, if you want to join with me, if you have a step you can do it on, a curb, whatever you have, we're going to be doing step ups. Our second move is a shuffle back and forth. Back to the step up. If you don't have a step up, you can just do high knees. I'll kind of show you an alternate while we're in there. For our 30-second moves, I have a slam ball. You don't need a slam ball. You can do a fake imaginary slam ball or add a jump in there. Again, I'll show you when we get to it. But if you have a slam ball, you can join me with that. And then a kettlebell swing, you can use a kettlebell. I'll just be using a dumbbell. You can use a dumbbell. Or again, we'll go into that. I have a lunge swing. No equipment is needed. I'll show you when we get there. Last move, we have a step tap or I don't know what it's called. I'm going to call it a toe shuffle is your alternative if you don't have a step or anything to do that on. And then our last move is a mountain climber. So we'll go ahead and get started. We're going to start with a warm up and then we'll jump right in. All right, first move in that warm up, we're going to squat up. Squat. And with this squat, you do not have to go deep. We're just kind of warming up those muscles so it can be pretty tiny. It's a pretty windy day today, so hopefully that doesn't affect my voice coming through. We got 7 more seconds, and we're going to do some jumping jacks. If you cannot do a jack, you're going to step it out. Whoop. That doesn't swing into my face. 8 seconds, and we have a butt kick. If you are low impact, just reach it up. Otherwise, you can pick it up. We're going into a lunge next. We're going to hug one leg in, stay on that same side. Pull it in, step it back. Pull it in, step it back. Little bit of balance is here. All right, we're switching sides. Hug it in, step it back. This side is not having it today. All right, inchworm. Reaching down, walking out, plank, walk it back in. Reach for the sky. We're going to go into Frankenstein's next. Stretch out those hamstrings. And swing. Keeping that core tight. All right, we're going to go side to side with a little lunge. Again, it doesn't have to go deep. Just kind of shifting that weight back and forth. This is our last warm-up move, and we're going to get straight into it, starting with that step up for 45 seconds. Before we go into that step up, I'm going to show you your alternative, which is those high knees. All right, we're going to go 45 seconds on the clock. Options, low impact. You're just going to step it out a high knee. You can bring it up to a high knee. Or if you do have a step up, you can join me there for a step up. All right, got my little chart here. All right, 45 seconds on the clock. We are halfway through this move. We're gonna have 20 seconds to rest after this move. Five seconds. Woo! Take that 20 seconds to rest. I forgot to start my watch. Got to get credit for that. All right, bring that heart rate down. We're going into a shuffle next. Slower impact, just kind of shuffle it. If you want to bring it up a notch, you're going to squat to tap down. Go. Move this out of the way just a little bit. Fifteen seconds. Three, two, one. Good. We're bringing that heart rate back down. Swing that up. All right, we're going to go back into that step up and do these two moves one more time for this round. We got 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. We are halfway. Five seconds. Push through. 3, 2, 1. Okay, we're gonna go back to that shuffle. I'm bring this out of the way. Bring that heart rate down. We got 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Shuffle. Halfway. Ten seconds. 3, 2, 1. Okay, we got 20 seconds to rest. Our rest time is going to go down a little bit. Only 15 seconds, 5 minutes, 5 seconds off. Again, our first move is that slam ball. You can imaginary slam ball and add a jump if you want to. Otherwise, you're actually doing it. Go. 30 seconds on the clock. Lifting with your legs. Strong core. Almost there. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. 15 seconds to rest. If you were doing a lunge swing instead of an actual dumbbell or kettlebell, you're going to bring it up, bring it up, bring it up. Otherwise, join me with the dumbbell or kettlebell and go. Hinge from those hips. Squeeze those glutes at the top. Nice strong core to protect your lower back. 8 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Okay. Catch your breath, only 15 seconds, and we're back to that slam ball. So if at any time you need to, you can pause this, catch your breath, get some water, and get back to it. We go in 3, 2, 1. Three, 2, 1. Woo. We're gonna go back to that dumbbell swing. Or again, lunge swing is the alternative. 3, 2, 1. Again, if you're using weight, it doesn't have to be heavy. You want to get that form down before you move up in weight. Nice strong core. Protect that lower back. And 3, 2, 1. Woo! Okay, 20-second moves, 10 seconds rest. Rest is shorter. We got a mountain climber and a step tap or a little toe shuffle. All right, first one, step tap. If you're here with me with a step, if you're not, just like this, okay? 10 seconds left. I'm gonna bring my timer over here. 3, 2, 1. 10 seconds to rest. Catch your breath. All right, 3 seconds. We're in that mountain climber. I'm using an incline here. Inclines are going to make it a little bit easier. You can do this in a plank position on the ground or find a more elevated position. If you're at your house, you can use the corner of your couch. Just make sure whatever you're going to use isn't going to slide on you. Rest. 10 seconds. We're going to go right back to that step tap. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Sometimes I like to go back and forth with it just so it's not so boring. 10 seconds to go. If you ever need to, take it back. Just keep going. We go in 3, 2, 1. Recover. 10 seconds. We're back to the mountain climber. Last time, we get longer rest, water, and we start back from the top. 3, 2, 1. Seven seconds. 3, 2, 1. Woo, fantastic. Go ahead and get some water. Take a rest. Bring your heart rate back down. We're going to go through all those moves, that whole round, one more time. Each circuit, 45 seconds, 30, 20. Again, 2 times through, and then we're done. If you would like to, you can change these moves out for any that you feel more comfortable with. We're just trying to get a little bit easier moves on the top with that 45 seconds and the harder moves down to that 20 seconds. All right. Okay. Almost there. I'm going to give us just a little bit longer. And again, we start with that step up. I like a little bit higher for me personally. You can use whatever step works best or whatever you have on hand. Or again, you can just go into that high knee. All right, here we go. We go in 3, 2, 1. Stepping up. Oh, I'm a little bit closer. Hope my head's not getting cut off. We are halfway. Ten seconds. Bring it down a notch if you need to, but keep going. 3, 2, 1. 20 seconds to rest. I'm gonna move this back this way. We're gonna go into that shuffle next. 8 seconds. We go in. 3, 2, 1. Halfway. Make sure you're controlling your breathing. Your breathing is not controlling you. We got 10 seconds. In 3, 2, 1. Good. 20 seconds to rest. We're gonna go back to that step up or high knee. You can also bring your hands up over your head. That's gonna help expand your lungs and help you to catch your breath a little bit more. All right, we go in 3, 2, 1. We are halfway. This is the last time we're doing step ups, so stay with it. Go slower if you need to, but stay with it. In 3, 2, 1. 20-second rest, and we do our shuffle for the last time. Here, I'm gonna go ahead and break this down. Oh, my music died. Ooh, that's okay. If you have music, you can put it on. See if I can get it in on our next rest. Shuffle in 3, 2, 1. Hopefully without the music, you can't hear me breathing as hard. All right, halfway. Stay with it. Sing a little song in your head. I'd sing for you, but I don't want to scare you away. 10 seconds to go, and we get our last 20-second rest. 3, 2, 1. Recover. All right, I'm gonna see if I can get us some music over here while we rest. Okay, 10 seconds, and we're going into that slam ball. Again, if you don't have a slam ball, I'll show this first round without one. 3, 2, 1. You have your imaginary slam ball. I'm gonna pick it up and throw it down. All right, and if this isn't getting you where you wanna go ahead and add a little jump there. Good, keep going. We got 11 seconds left. Use your legs, not your lower back. 3, 2, 1. All right, we're going into that dumbbell kettlebell swing, whatever you have. I'm gonna show that alternative move, but otherwise you're still going with that dumbbell or kettlebell. Okay, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Lunge back, up. Lunge back, up. Lunge back, up. Really pressing through that glute as you come up. 10 seconds left. And this is only if you don't have the equipment or that move bothers you in any way. Rest. 15 seconds. We go right back to the slam ball. Five seconds. 3, 2, 1. Last time we're doing this one. Ten seconds. 3, 2, 1. Great job. Okay, we have our swings next. Whew. 8 seconds to go. Last time we're going into this 30-second move. We're almost to the end. In 3, 2, 1. Hinge from those hips. Squeeze those glutes as you come up to the top. A lot of that posterior chain working, hamstrings, glutes, a little bit of the lower back, but you don't want to feel it only in your lower back. Ten seconds. 3, 2, 1. Woo! All right, almost there. Last 15-second rest. We got 10 seconds left to go. And we're into that toe tap. Alternative is that shuffle, whatever it's called. And go. Almost there. And 3, 2, 1. We got 10 seconds. Catch your breath. Down for that mountain climber. 3, 2, 1. Almost there. Done. Okay. Catch your breath. We're going to go right back. 40 seconds of work left. We're back to that toe tap. 3, 2, 1. I know we're almost there. You can push through, but if not, just keep moving. We're still tapping. Ah! Okay, see if we can get that right. Got a little too excited. 8 seconds to go. Done. Recover. Mountain climber last time. Again, if you need to, bring it up a little bit. That's gonna make it a little bit easier. We go in 3, 2, 1. Bring it all the way down to the ground in that plank if you want to make it harder. Nice strong core. 3, 2, 1. Woo! All right, way to go. I'm going to give us a little bit of time. Get some water. Bring that heart rate back down. Again, if you need to, bring those hands over your head. I'm going to take a seat. We'll get some water, and we'll do a couple stretches. All right. We're going to start with stretches standing and then make our way down to the ground. Give us 15 more seconds. Each stretch we're going to hold for about 30 seconds before we move on. All right, go ahead and get ready. We're going for a hamstring stretch. Bring your heel down, toe back towards you. Reach down for that toe. Try to get that knee as straight as possible. Continue with nice deep breaths. We're still going to hold here for about 15 more seconds. All right, and we're switching sides. Heel down, toe up, reaching down for that toe. Five more seconds, and we're going to bring it up for a quad stretch. All right, so if you can find something to balance on if you need it, we're reaching back for that foot. You can also, if you don't have the mobility for that, you can rest it back behind something. Just try to get it enough to where you're feeling that stretch right through here. Even tucking those hips up underneath you a little bit, you'll feel it a little bit deeper. All right, let's switch sides. Reach in back for that foot. Tuck those hips up underneath you. Ten more seconds here. Good. Okay, come down onto the ground. If you have a mat, you can use a mat. I'm going to knock this out of the way just for a little bit. We're going to do on our hands and knees. We're going to do some cat-cows. So round that back and then arch under, looking up. We're going to move through this just a couple times. Rounding that back and arching under. Pressing through those palms as you round under. And arching. Perfect. Bring those knees a little bit wider. We're going to sink back into a child's pose. Staying in this position, we're going to reach our hands over to the right, left hand on top of that right hand. All right, reaching over to the left side, right hand on top of that left hand. Try not to breathe too much into my mic. All right, bringing it back into that all fours position. We're going to bring one leg back and press that heel down into the ground for a little calf stretch. Especially with any jumping we did, we want to stretch out those calves. And switch sides. And perfect. All right, thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you had a good workout, and let me know if you have any questions.